Hi everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy, and yeehaw, there is so much to get through right now. There's so much Pokemon Unite information coming pretty fast and pretty furious. Somebody get Vin Diesel in here. Okay, look, there's a big spoiler in this video. If you don't want to know it, I will let you leave now. This spoiler is about the next character coming to Unite, the next Pokemon. It is confirmed. I'm not talking about Trevenant. The Pokemon after Trevenant is very much confirmed, and you will have footage of it in this video, gameplay footage of it. I just want to give you a moment to take your leave if that's what you would like to do. Giving you a moment to go. All right, if you're still here, let's take a look at the next Pokemon coming to Pokemon Unite. Fan favorite. I'm very excited about this. Aegislash or Aegislash, depending on how you would say it. I say every Pokemon wrong, so you know what? I'll say them both. Aegislash. Here we go. We're going to take a look at it. This is from the Pokemon Unite podcast on X Draco Games Twitch channel. And I am just going to go ahead and link this in the description here, this video. I did not find this. They are working with popular data miner El Chico Eevee to bring this footage to their chat. It's very cool to see. And I will pull it up. Where are you? You're right about... Now it started. Here we go. I skipped ahead like 2 seconds here. All right, Aegislash coming to the game. Obviously, it's a 3-stage evolution Pokemon. Starts out as Honedge into Dual Blade, and then Aegislash. And we get to see a good look at some of its moves here. I haven't watched the entire thing. I kind of wanted to save it to see with you, but of course I saw some of the footage coming out because, I mean, it was hard to avoid a lot of this here. So, looks like you have a choice of starting with 2 moves. This move, yeah, I've seen this. You kind of leap forward and you do sort of a dash into an enemy with a small amount of area damage here. I'm wondering if during that dash that you're leaping forward, I'm wondering if in that moment you are invulnerable. You know, it's like or if you're actually vulnerable the entire time. It kind of looks like you disappear for a moment almost as you shoot towards the enemy. Let's take a look here. And I don't know what these would be, if these would be, you know, Night Slash or something like that. I'm sure people who know more about Pokemon move names would have an idea. I mean, I know things like Night Shield and things like that. Or is it King Shield from Aegislash, right? So what I've noticed about this Pokemon is it seems to kind of dash around a lot as it's fighting, which is really awesome. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think you would probably be invulnerable for the brief period of time that you're dashing forward with this move. And it seemed to strike twice almost. I can't tell if that's the boosted basic attack that's doing that strike. Or maybe once it hits, it kind of gives you that to your boosted. You have a gauge above you. I don't know if we all saw that gauge kind of like pop up above. Yeah, like what is that gauge? I think it's a brief period of time in which you can do this dashing attack. And then there are 2 options here, and it looks like they picked what, I mean, that looks like it might be Night Slash, right? At this point, those 3 slashes right there, that could be Night Slash. There's some sort of gauge above this Pokemon. Now it's boosted attack meters here, though. I feel like I didn't see its boosted attack meter before, and now I do. You have these shields that hover around it. I remember seeing that in the mainline games, but I'm honestly completely blanking on what that move is. What is that? It's not Swords Dance, obviously. Oh, it could be Iron Defense, right? Something like that. Interesting. All right, back to it here. Sorry. This is, I mean, this is one of these announcements where, not announcement, but a leak where you're like, oh my gosh, people are going to go nuts for this Pokemon. And the way it fights, too. The way it kind of like dashes in and out, it just looks so cool. And the amount of damage looks legit. Wow. It feels like it covers a lot of distance, and I'm wondering if it has multiple points throughout those kind of like strikes where it's invulnerable. So this is, obviously it's Aegislash now. We evolved. I don't know which move it has chosen. I don't know if this is sort of, you know, King Shield. It looks like you get sort of a barrier around you for a moment, and then you're kind of dashing into the enemy with your attacks. I don't know if that's just... I'm not sure what that would be. I'm wondering. It looks pretty sick. The way it fights just looks sick. It's so cool that they have this Pokemon because it feels very different from everything else they have in the game, right? It just looks different. Just the way it kind of moves around looks different. And we're gonna get to see its Unite soon. I don't know when it gets its Unite. I'm guessing level 9, right? Because it evolved at level 8. Probably a level 9 Unite. I don't think anything gets it at 10 anymore, does it? Does Zeraora still? When does Zeraora get its Unite move? I should know soon for obvious reasons. If you've seen some of these leaks. Okay. Let's see here. Just kind of moving around the map. This move looks great. This sort of Night Slash thing. It looks like when you have your boosted attack, you kind of seek to the enemy. You dash towards them. It looks pretty brutal. Okay, we've got its Unite move. Let's see here. I'm curious what this would be. Okay. It looks like a long strike in front of you. That's interesting. It didn't seem to do that much damage. I don't know if maybe it does damage further out or it makes enemies more vulnerable to your next attacks, because he did shred that other Aegislash after he threw that damage out there. Interesting. It looks... Is there a knock-up on that Night Slash? I haven't been noticing that. I think that was a little... The screen was a little glitchy there, but I think there was some knock-up on that Night Slash, possibly? Possibly? Oh, so the other Aegislash has another move. That looks like it might more likely be King Shield, right? The other Aegislash? Or maybe it's different, because yeah, it's like blocking them and pushing them back. And then it looks like it's dashing forward with a move here. I'm not sure of all of Aegislash's moves here. Fury Cutter, Shadow Sneak, so, you know, Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword might be what they're basing the Unite move off of, actually. That could be Sacred Sword, right? Interesting. All right, sorry, back to the footage here. I was like just looking through some of the moves, you know, on Cerebi, just seeing like, what might this be? And they're just kind of showing off its basic attacks there. It's weird. I feel like I'm seeing this boosted attack gauge kind of come up sometimes, but not others. I'm kind of confused by it. Does it only come up when you actually hit something? When does this boosted attack gauge actually show up? Ooh, it's going to get its Unite move again here. It looks like it does a lot of damage. I don't know. I'm not seeing how they're comboing together. I'm sure there's a way that these moves are interacting with each other, and I'm just not noticing it because I'm kind of just watching it. I like that scoring animation, just jumping in there. Throw that Unite. Let's see it. Wow. That is very cool. And it looks like, I mean, once you throw that Unite, you're just crazy powerful. That's awesome. And yeah, it feels like you really heat seek onto targets with your basic attacks. I don't know if it's after using a move, but in general, it just feels like you're kind of... you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of Zeraora's Spark, right? Where you're kind of jumping, but you use your basic attack and then you suck onto a target. This Pokemon looks awesome. I think people are going to be so stoked for this. Oh, stopped by Decidueye. Decidueye! I've heard you're buffed. I haven't got to play you yet, but I've heard you're buffed. You needed it, buddy. Man, this is going to be nuts. I think this Pokemon is going to be a huge favorite. It just looks so cool. It just looks so cool. I'm sure people have ideas of what the move names are. I guarantee everybody already knows. So sorry about that. I know I usually don't have all the move names. Sacred Sword is probably that a version of that Unite move, right? Is kind of like Sacred Sword. Iron Defense is probably earlier. Slash, Night Slash. Maybe, probably not. Maybe Aerial Ace? Shadow Sneak? I don't know. I'd be really interested to see. It's going to head into the final few moments of this fight here. No update on the map so far. I didn't expect there to be, honestly. I didn't think, ooh, got a Unite move here. See how it goes. I mean, it just feels like you're insanely mobile throughout these fights. You're just kind of dashing around. It feels like it's really hard for anyone to get a beat on you the entire time. I wonder, I mean, it's a 3-evolution Pokemon, a 3-stage evolution, so I don't know where you're going to see this Pokemon, you know, play often. Like, oftentimes you don't see a 3-stage evolution playing in the top lane, but I don't know if something like that could change. All right, back into the fighting here. That Zapdos going down. Aegislash taking it out. Man, I feel like this is just going to be such a popular... I'm really curious what you think of this right now. I think this is just going to be crazy popular. The way it fights, I feel like it's just so brutal and so fast. It's comboing crazy, crazy quick. And that score animation is very, very awesome. There we go. I don't think we get to see the second form of it in this video here, the other moveset. We kind of saw the other Aegislash use what I would guess again is King Shield, or maybe, you know, just another version of that. I'm not sure. Some type of version of that move is what I'm guessing. I can't remember how it switches stances, right? It uses a move to switch stances, and I don't remember what it is. How does it do it? Is it just its abilities? It's been too long. It's been too long since I've played. Oh, okay. So when you use King Shield, you become defensive, and then when you change to your Blade form, you do that when you attack. So maybe if you don't attack for a little while, you're sort of in your King Shield. So it could just be its passive, actually, is what's happening. That's what I'm thinking of from the mainline games. So I'm dumb. I'm dumb. There you go. Aegislash. Again, I'll have a link to this video in the comments, in the description of this video. There's more than that. There's a lot more coming. There's a lot more I have to talk about. I'm so excited. Thank you all for checking this out. Trevin and stream later. Let's do this. All right. Mwah!